Hello Freedom fans, welcome back to the Sugar Freedom Kitchen. I'm so happy to report that another Thanksgiving has gone by, a keto carnivore Thanksgiving, and I actually lost weight over the Thanksgiving weekend. Pretty amazing and very exciting. Actually, it's been many Thanksgivings now that I have gone completely sugar-free. So this is the genesis of it. First, I quit sugar, then I quit sugar and grains, then sugar and grains and vegetable oils. And then in order to manage my weight and my cravings over time as I pass through menopause, I also went carnivore. The big question that I have is, what can I do to make holidays special and enjoyable while staying within that sugar-free or even carnivore inside that definition, keeping those carbs nice and low, keeping the sugar low, and also the foods that turn into sugar, because I am a glucomaniac. Anything that breaks down into glucose, if I have too much of it, it's gonna trigger me. I am off to the races, eating uncontrollably. There's something I want to talk about right there. How do you know if you should completely give up sugar? One of the ways that I understand it, and the friends and family and Sugar Freedom fans that I talk to, this is the way I put it. If it is easier for you to completely give up sugar than it is for you to moderate how much sugar you eat, then sugar freedom, complete sugar abstinence is right for you. There was a famous saying once, abstinence is as easy for me as moderation is hard. And this is absolutely how I feel. It is actually harder for me to moderate my sugar intake than it is for me to give it up completely. A lot of people, including some nutritionists, will say, oh, well, you should have these treats every once in a while or you're going to crave them. Well, this is not my experience, and I've been off of sugar for 11 years now. My experience is I only crave it if I eat it, and if I don't eat it, I don't crave it. How long does it take to break that craving? And this is when I want to say thank you to all of you who have recently purchased the Sugar Freedom program. It takes for me about 3 days. Elimination of sugar, grains, and vegetable oils, replacing those foods with healthy proteins, vegetables that grow above the ground, and natural fats, not including vegetable oils. Note here again, olive is a fruit, correct? So olive oil is a fruit oil. Avocado is also a kind of fruit, so same thing. A lot of the issue with oils is the extraction of oils. The extraction process for canola oil and soybean oil very often involves hexane. Hexane is a petroleum product, so I would much rather use an oil, well, I'd actually rather use butter or lard or even tallow or olive oil. But the olive oil and the avocado oil are easily extracted. They don't have to go through this chemical extraction. Now, I will admit that some soybean oil and some canola oil and grapeseed oil, there can be cold expeller pressed extraction, not using chemicals. That's true. But in your basic, like if you're buying a conventional mayonnaise, if you look at that mayonnaise, it has soybean oil in it, and that has probably been extracted using the hexane extraction procedure. All right, let's get on to more keto carnivore holiday tips. Now, some people have been asking, one of the symptoms of my sugar addiction, inflammation, issues with sugar addiction have been seasonal depression in general. Normally during the year, if I'm just staying off of sugar and if I'm lifting weights and making sure to do the things that I enjoy, I don't have problems with depression. However, the rain has arrived in California. Rainy days, very short days, long nights, and that's when I start using my light box. I went on Amazon. Unfortunately, this particular model isn't available anymore, but I can tell you some things about this light box which should be helpful. So if you turn it around, so it plugs in here. It does have a DC in plug, so it doesn't run on batteries because they're very bright, correct? So as you can see, there's a little stand so you can stand it up. I like to set it up a little bit higher on a shelf so it's shining down, but Wherever you want to stand it up, this will work. It also has a timer. You can go 15 minutes, you can go 30 minutes. The way I use this, I use it in the morning and I do my artist's pages. Are you familiar with the artist's way? My morning pages. So I'll sit in the morning, I'll turn this on, and then I'll do my writing, do some reading, and setting a timer for at least 15 minutes. And if I really need it, I'll actually go for a whole half hour with this shining on me. And I can even set it up. There's hooks so you can set it up so it shines down on me, or I can just have it on the counter. This is the sphere. Like I said, they don't have this at Amazon anymore, at least not right now. They do have a Verilux that's about the same price, runs around $31, and is about the same size. I actually do notice a difference, and I started using it this morning. The days are getting very short and it's raining, so this is when I start to use my light box. Makes me feel a lot better. I also keep up with my weight training 3 times a week. You can do the 5x5 squats, rows, push-ups, Romanian deadlifts, and curls. Just 5 reps, 5 rounds, just keeping that weightlifting in. One of the reasons why is, especially if I'm not necessarily trying to lose weight right now because it is the holidays, but if you are looking for fat loss, one of the things that you can get the body to release fat instead of burning muscle is if you're, hello, hi Tiffany. So if you're trying to get leaner, one of the things that you can do is lift weights because your body has a choice, all right? Your body can either burn fat or it can burn muscle, correct? So if you're doing a resistance training program, you're telling your body, hey, don't burn my muscle, go ahead and burn fat. All right, moving on to the next thing. And this is so important. You know about the Sugar Freedom Tonic. It's in the videos here. Look through the videos, it's here. I've been drinking this every day for years. My husband's been drinking it every day for years. Well, we found something new to add to it that is really, really helpful. So the tonic has always been Braggs apple cider vinegar and then a tablespoon of lemon juice. But now we've been adding turmeric, just 1/8 teaspoon. So normally the smallest spoon you're gonna have in your kitchen is gonna be a 1/4 teaspoon. So just a half of that. So you got your tablespoon of Braggs, woohoo, your tablespoon of lemon juice, and then your 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Oh wow, this is so awesome. Turmeric has anti-inflammatory properties. But the best thing is when you put the turmeric in with the Braggs and with the lemon juice, it makes it less sour. It actually buffers it, makes it a lot easier to go down. When I have mine, you'll see there's some stevia back there. I have my tonic with a few drops of lemon flavored or plain stevia. My husband doesn't use any sweetener in it at all, drinks it right down, really likes it. So once again, turmeric, Braggs apple cider vinegar, and lemon juice. Another reason that we use this, both of us, is because of leg cramps. I've noticed that leg cramps have started. Oh, hang on.